Okay, the next video I'm gonna react to. I'm sick and tired of dead games. Let's watch this together, guys. Yeah, lock in. Lock in, bro.
My hands are sweaty. I'm already
I'm
nervous.
sick and tired of dead games.
Why did I just
Let's
get
watch
a
this.
scary sound? A scary.
Let's see what he's gonna say about dead games.
The baby. You guys didn't hear the baby? I heard her crying for a second.
What are you doing?
Huh? What?
Yeah.
I'm playing Lethal Company. What does it look like?
Lethal Company? Oh, I played the game before. It's a cool game.
Haven't you checked the Steam charts? Why are you playing that? It's a dead game, dude.
What's wrong with like enjoying a dead game that nobody care about? Do you have to play like every single like trendy game that's on Steam?
He's still playing. I just said it's a dead game. He should have stopped. Started arguing with me over it. Something.
I mean, I'm doing the same thing too by reacting to some viral video, but still, if you really enjoy the game, what's wrong with playing it when the game is dead? I'm sure everybody have their favorite dead game too. For me, I would say if I have the time, I'll go back and play my favorite game like maybe BioShock. I would like to replay BioShock one day. You know?
No.
Maybe he just didn't hear me. I'll try it again.
Yo,
Why are you playing that? It's a
it's
wait.
probably the last video I'm gonna watch, man. No. I still have time. It's locked in, gang. Yo.
I hate dead games. And not in the general sense of what you probably classify as a dead game. Concord. Remember Concord? Remember Concord? That's a dead game.
Concord?
More specifically, I hate the way that gamers talk about dead games. The confusing, vague description of what a dead game even is in the first place. In the current era of games getting shut down left and right.
Yeah, that means you too, dickhead.
Gang of Dragon Studio website disappear without notice as NetEase funding dries up.
Yeah, that's right.
Sure.
Go ahead. I don't care if you're a good studio. Go ahead and untrailer your game.
That's the guy from Train to Busan, right? Yeah.
Arc Raiders is only getting
Arc Raider?
100,000 players on Steam right now and only 14,000 viewers on Twitch. Damn, that's tragic. That's basically hospice care. Baldur's Gate 3 is only getting 7
I mean, what was it?
players on Steam right now and only 14,000 viewers on Twitch.
14,000 viewers. I think Arc Raider used to get over 100 grand plus viewer every single day, right? When Burning Peanut is playing it. So, you know, when the game just get a lot of view, I don't know how to say it. Shit, sorry. I don't know how to describe it, but when a game just got like inflated views on when you go to Twitch, right? So when you go to Twitch and you go to you come here and you just see some old game that gains like a lot of views like suddenly, and that's probably because a whale is playing it, like some big streamer are playing it, like Jingzi, or some big variety streamer like Ron is playing it, or Burn Peanut decided to play the game that day, or I don't know, man, like maybe Queso decided to play like Counter-Strike, and the Counter-Strike will have like 150k viewer like that day, but it's not sustainable. It's gonna go back to the the usual view count, right? So
Which, damn, that's tragic. That's basically hospice care. Baldur's Gate 3 is only getting
I don't know if you guys know what I'm talking about.
74,000 players daily. Correct me if I'm wrong, but isn't that about a 92% drop in players? What are these idiots doing? How could they fumble this bad? Crimson Desert only has 90,000 people playing it? At 1 o'clock in the morning? I guess they named it Crimson Desert because the player base is as dry as a desert. Golly, it's starting to get really hot outside again, isn't it? Dead game has become one of
That game.
the dumbest phrases in gaming. And people throw it around like they're stock analysts standing over a line graph,
If a game is good, it's good, right?
trying to determine if fun is still legally
I mean, if you enjoy the game, you enjoy the game. That's what I mean.
allowed to exist under a certain player threshold. Those two words have completely and utterly lost all meaning. Because in today's time, a game is only alive if it's constantly getting its asshole pumped with content every week and maintains a player count of 200,000 24 hours, 7 days a week minimum. Call of Duty is dead, Arc Raiders is dead, Fortnite is dead, Battlefield is dead, GTA is still not out. What is anyone even playing anymore these days? 42,000 likes. I am superior to these people.
What is everyone playing this day? Maybe indie game?
Not even playing anymore these days. 42,000 likes.
Or PoE? PoE is
I
pretty
am
famous
superior-
after the recent patch. Yeah.
To these people in every single way. A game can be wildly successful, critically adored, financially secure, beloved by its community, still actively played by tens of thousands of people.
I mean,
and
everybody is always playing Valorant, right? I mean,
still,
it's the most popular evergreen game now.
some glue-sniffing goblin chart cell will still find a way to walk their stinky ass into the conversation with a
Yeah, but the concurrent count is down 84% from its peak.
okay, and? Did you want everyone who first played this game to stay logged in forever? Did you expect every player to remain cryogenically frozen inside the main menu screen
That's not realistic.
out of loyalty? People like to make fun of modern games a lot.
I mean, there's so many games to play nowadays all the time, and yeah, let's be real. A lot of people are pirating game, right?
No, rightfully so, but I don't think enough people make fun of
So
modern gamers enough. Modern
yeah,
gamers
what am I trying to say is, fuck, I forgot my point. Yeah,
who,
sorry.
to be completely honest, don't
There's
even
nothing wrong with a game being dead
fucking play video games. The
for
ones
some time, and yeah,
checking for realistic fruit physics and everything. The ones who cream their shorts at the sight of 4K ray-traced eye graphics. The ones who
what's
and
this?
everything. The ones who
What's
cream
this
their
saying?
shorts at the sight of 4K ray-traced eye graphics. The ones who sit their big back, bottom-feeding asses on Twitter complaining about women not having triple D milkers. LARPers. Chart cells.
What is Lapper?
Grifters.
Okay, I know what is Gripper. Chart cell is what?
All bringing out 120% of their potential to repel.
What is Lapper? Let me go search it. What the fuck is Lapper? Lapper? What is Lapper? 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 Okay, sure. Significant cause of cattle poisoning on rangeland. Okay, whatever. Is it a new word or something? I don't understand it. Lapper. What's Lapper? What's Lapper, guys? Yeah.
Sex. And while we will talk more in depth about those three, beyond all those different kinds of chuds, there is one thing that your average modern gamer has become absolutely, undeniably obsessed with. Something that has permanently warped the perception of this medium beyond repair. A single word. Updates. Updates. Oh, they can't get enough of those delicious patch notes. Human beings naturally like novelty.
The problem is, the question is, can a good updates kind of revive a game?
We like new things.
I'm thinking.
But some of y'all be acting like starved peasants if the game you're playing for only 10 hours a week doesn't come out with a new multiplayer map every single day.
Spare an update for a suffering gamer.
Equating a game's quality to the frequency of content updates. And look, I like updates too. New content is nice. Ongoing support can be great. It's been to the benefit of numerous games, allowing for some insane comeback stories. But somewhere along the way, a huge chunk of the gaming audience developed live service brain rot so severe that they no longer see updates as a specific subcategory of gaming. They see it as the bare minimum requirement for any game to justify its own existence. It has broken
I mean, not all game need like upgrade, right?
people's understanding
Why am I keep repeating the same?
of what a game is allowed
getting old.
to be. Finished. Ever since Fortnite set the high bar of what a live service game could be, now every game is expected to behave like a live service title, even when it
Yeah, not really. I don't think so.
isn't one. Games you used to love have been forced to turn into live service slop, forced to fight in this never-ending battle of numbers trying to stay
Yo, I mean, I feel like nowadays, like games update is getting better.
afloat.
Yeah.
A battle that most developers don't have the manpower to afford to keep up for very long. Mid-season refreshes, new cosmetics, new meta shakeups, new roadmaps, new patch notes, new "we hear you" developer statements typed by some exhausted community manager whose soul left his body back in 2023.
It's so hard to push out like new good update. Yeah, most of the time, bro. I think Fortnite did this like the best. I think. Yeah.
Since shareholders only speak in currency, they don't understand the workload it takes to keep up this kind of parade for very long. Like Guang Guang got them Marvel
I think Fortnite and Marvel Rival, they have the very good update every single time. That maybe Valorant too.
devs locked
All
up
this kind of like big evergreen game.
in those offices 3D modeling skimpy
So-
character skins while their families are hanging up missing person posters around the neighborhood. Halo. oh my beloved Halo, has been getting gutted
I never played Halo before.
inside and
There's so many games I want to play, bro. But that's not enough time. That's a problem.
out because of this
There's just like so many games, and you can't expect every single game to be hard all the time.
business model, and I just had to sit and
Yeah.
watch it happen. But they themselves marketed the game as a live service game.
Live service
The
game.
next 10 years of Halo, something truly infinite. Yet they very quickly proved that they actually made a little
Oh,
tight
Halo is Oh shit, Halo is like 10 years old already. Damn. That's when I think Ninja came from Halo, right?
in the game's
Originally?
name. He put those silly 2 little letters there. Now it's accurate. Now, I'm not trying to turn this into a live service rant because that horse has been long since atomized. But while the suits are demanding the live service slot machines stay churning, it's mostly because the people are eating that shit up like some free Krispy Kreme donuts. And after all that slop tent is digested, what results is the curation of this toxic cycle of players addicted to that live service sugar, and developers struggling to keep up with their fat ass demands. It poisons both the producer and the consumer, birthing the world's strongest video game chuds. And now we have to deal with these communities of people who genuinely think like, if your game doesn't come out with updates fast enough, then you just met the condition to activate my cursed technique, malevolent metrics,
Malevolence metric.
turning every player loss into a slash attack.
Just quit the game
with a
altogether.
guaranteed hit
I
effect.
mean,
But it doesn't matter because, well, it's obviously profitable. There's a reason why companies keep trying it. And you know, whatever, right? Let them shoot themselves in the foot and make them learn their lesson. But even if you don't play live service,
This is why I like single player game more like sometimes, because if a single player game is like really well made, it doesn't really need like update ever, and you going back to a game and replay it after years, right? Like game like Outlast and stuff.
games, oh, you're not safe from this discourse, buddy. I see you hiding over there. You're right there.
Like Skyrim. The Skyrim still, I guess Skyrim is still getting update, but
You're not, I can see you. The live service SCP has breached containment and its infection has been spreading everywhere. The fact that there are some people who genuinely apply live service logic to single player games is genuinely psychopathic. In a few months, when Crimson Desert player numbers start dwindling, I guarantee you're gonna see people frothing at the mouth saying, look, see, I knew
I never played Crimson Desert before.
Crimson Desert is a bad game. It fell off.
Is it better than Where Winds Meet?
Game trash. Congratulations, buddy. You just learned the concept of
Now nothing can stay on top forever. Come on.
finishing something.
Let's
People
be real.
beat the game and move on. The product was consumed. The meal was eaten. Would you call a restaurant dead because people finished dinner and went home? Actually, some of you probably would. Yo, dude, you see the concurrent player count on Denny's last night?
Yeah, nothing lasts forever. Nothing lasts forever, guys. Yeah, life is short, and you know, if you think with limit, right? The universe is gonna get destroyed one day, and everything will stop existing one day, right? So why are they complaining about a game is dead? When, you know, sometimes relationship, they don't end, they complete. Yeah, that's my take. Sometimes it's a breakout is that means it might be a signal for a new beginning, right?
That shit is cooked. The developers
Always be optimistic, guys.
of Peak, indie companies Aggro Crab and Landfall Games had to publicly call
A game is not supposed to last forever.
out some nerd complaining the game wasn't receiving updates fast enough, to which these gigachads replied, neither of us or Aggro Crab are live service studios. Any update is a bonus, not a right.
Any update is a bonus and not a right.
Clapping back with the truth
They
moved
got
so
some
hard
ball,
that it
bro.
deleted the original tweet from existence.
Oh,
Lots of people don't know
why did
this,
delete the tweet?
but Peak was a game jam game.
Yeah.
Game jams are basically contests where developers have to make a game within a certain time frame to really breed creativity from constraints and pressure. This game was made in a month. The developers themselves weren't
What the pig is made in a month?
expecting how much it would have blown up. Yet despite
Wow.
that, this small indie
That's impressive.
company still gave out free
Pig is made in a month?
updates and content for the love of the game,
Yeah.
and they still got shit for it not being enough. What's crazy is
I mean, Pig is that kind of game which is it just wouldn't go out of fashion. You can still enjoy the game after a few years.
Even though I
would say.
personally think
Pig is that kind of game.
Fortnite started
Like Little Company and Backroom have that kind of like trade too, I would say.
This train wreck, they themselves are literally becoming an example of how this business model, the concept
Maybe Fortnite is like pushing things too far. This is why people are expecting those kind of frequent update from every single game that blew up.
of a forever game is not
That's not very realistic, bro.
immune to being eroded away by the sands of time and corporate greed. But unfortunately, the damage has already been done. And now you have people angrily pointing at Peak, calling it a dead game as if it was supposed to last forever. I played Peak. I had a
Peak?
great time with it. Do I play it anymore? Nah, not really, no. Because I got my experience out of it and had a
And that's fine.
great time. That shit was like $7 or something.
It's probably the kid that's like constantly complaining.
Man, but for some people, getting dozens upon
What's the core demographic of peak player? Like
dozens of hours of entertainment
maybe 10 to 15 years old? Probably not, right?
for the same price as an in-and-out combo just
It's
doesn't
a lot of like millennial and yeah, playing peak
cut
too.
it.
But there's only 40,000 people playing it.
Holy fucking nerd alert.
If you're a millennial, you're considered old already in the gaming community.
Can we talk about that word real quick? Only 40,000 people.
Only 40,000
That's what
people.
some chart cells
sure.
classify as a dead game. Some of you hear only before a number larger than the population of several towns and don't realize how
Far
batshit
west.
insane you sound. Only 40,000 players. Brother,
Mm-hmm.
that is a functioning society. That is a zip code. That is enough people to fill a small arena and still have pickup artists filming
bro.
in the parking lot. There's some dinosaur simulator game called The Isle. Fucking love
The Isle? I never heard of this game before.
that game. Averages like 15, 20k people daily.
Wow.
Thousands of little dickheads running around as raptors. Since when, as a
I
society,
think I see like Burn Peanut play this game before. Is it? Or Ray Asian Boy? I can't remember.
did
Yeah.
we start classifying communities of this size as
Yeah.
dead, deceased, gone? Bitch, what do you mean? I'm growing my stego right now. Helldivers 2 averages about 50k players daily. That's roughly 9.
Oh, Helldiver is a great game. Yeah. I think when it got discount more than I don't buy a game if it doesn't have like more than 60% discount. So I'm a very cheap person. If the game experience is bad, I'm gonna refund it too. So you know I kind of miss it when it got like 70% discount last time.
50%
So-
less players than its all-time peak. People call this a dead game.
Who is that?
Who the fuck are you that 50,000 people isn't considered a healthy number? You can't even get 5 people to do a Destiny raid together. Right now, there's this
Destiny? Oh yeah. Are people still playing Destiny now? I'm not sure.
weird cultural inability to let a game simply exist at any point between industry-dominating phenomenon and corpse. Like my guy, there's a whole spectrum right there. And not the one that you're
Yeah, that's
on.
right, that's right.
This era of chart cells pocket watching Steam charts more than actually playing
It's that streamer too. There's a lot of streamer who is like averaging I mean maybe 10 to 200 viewer that most people who watch stream don't know about. So they only know the big name like Jing Z and the face guy and stuff. But but the vast majority of streamers they're averaging like maybe 5 to 200 viewer. So I don't know, man.
video games.
Yeah.
And man, y'all need to get some
Always stay positive.
hobbies. And then you got the
I'm
Twitch
still having fun watching the video. Yeah.
view counter.
Always light at the end of the tunnel. Yeah. Hopefully the light is not from some train or some shit.
Which are, in my opinion, worse than your average chart cell, because how are you going to attach a game's success to streamers?
My mom is dead too. Just kidding.
Especially when all it takes is
Oh.
one person to completely seesaw a game to the most watched category for like a single day. Some games are just more fun to play than they are to watch, and vice versa. These are the viewer numbers on Twitch for Marvel Rivals.
Oh, Warframe. I think I tried playing Warframe like 1-2 days, for 1-2 days, and I kind of quit though. I kind of forgot about the game after that. But it's pretty fun, I would say.
And Warframe.
It's pretty fun.
Here are the Steam player numbers.
Steam player
now, if you
number.
do the math here, carry the 0 and divide, compare the 2
Yeah.
to the quadratic formula, you can see that the answer is it doesn't fucking matter. Can we get back to having, real intelligent conversations about video games? With actual valid critiques beyond just yelling dead game and woke? It's just such a weird, warped perception of popularity. Relating a dead game to, oh, Oh, it only has 5-digit player numbers. It's not the most watched on Twitch. Well, I never see it on my TikTok For You page. That is not death. That is just existing without spectacle. And you know, maybe that's the real reason why
That's right.
people hate it.
Spitting some
A game
fact.
without massive numbers forces people to confront whether they actually like it without the
There's a lot of game that will be considered as that in public eye, right? But there's still a small community that's like playing the game though. I would say Minecraft Dungeon is that. Minecraft Dungeon still have like maybe 200 plus daily players, something like that. But I wouldn't consider that though.
validation of pop.
Compared to Minecraft, obviously, you can't compare it to Minecraft, right? But I have fun playing the game too. Minecraft Dungeon, probably the one of the game that I'm good at. One of the few games that I'm really good at. You know, I'm a pro Minecraft Dungeon player.
Popularity.
So-
No hype, no social proof, no algorithm,
Yeah.
no giant crowd telling you this is the place to be, man. Come on, it's so cool. Just you and the game. And for a lot of people, that's quite scary. It's like they're still mentally stuck in high school, you know, walking around terrified about what other people think. Oh man, I wonder if people like my Yu-Gi-Oh shirt. Wow, that's a really cool shirt. I didn't know you were chill like that. Let's be friends. Grow the fuck up.
Who is still wearing a Yu-Gi-Oh shirt at 2026? That's yeah. I don't know, man.
Man, do you actually like the game? For a shocking number of people, that appears to be a much harder question than what are the Steam charts saying? But LARPers can't
What's Lapper? What's Lapper, bro?
answer that question at all because they don't know
Anyone know what is Lapper?
if they actually like the game because they don't fucking play
Faker.
the game. Instead of making genuine content critiquing titles they've actually experienced, they merely make up imaginary problems so they can grift to a community of people with a combined IQ score of Patrick's pet rock. And it doesn't help either that this Donkey Kong barrel-ass pastry turned Twitter into the ragebait factory, where it's profitable to ragebait. It's truly unfortunate because someone out there who isn't chronically online and is actually interested in trying a game might come across these opinions or misinformation posts from some troglodyte who has no idea what they're talking about and could actually be dissuaded from trying it. These cockroaches do have an impact on gaming communities, unfortunately, which can affect player counts, which then turns into more ammunition for the grifter. A revolving door cycle.
Oh, is it saying
And
Asmo
affect-
is a grifter?
Player counts, which then turns into more ammunition for the grifter.
No.
A revolving door cycle of chuds that have zero
I have nothing to say about it.
benefit to this beloved hobby. A literal bulging cancer mass sucking the life out of gaming because they themselves have no lives. Most of these guys have failed relationships, genuinely have brain damage, or have court-documented restraining orders. The best way to handle garbage like this is to just put them in the
Twitter under Jack Dorsey was much worse.
ignore bin
I don't know about that. Yeah,
and forget about them
I don't know
entirely.
if that's true or not.
Which is harder said than done. Okay, I myself can
Really,
ignore.
I think Twitter is pretty. Yeah, when you go to Twitter nowadays, it's always a yeah. You scroll through the feed, right? You'll see some fist fight, some racist stuff, and basically it's just a cesspool. So you know, it's a shithole. So I try to avoid going to Twitter, but there's still some nugget here and there though. But you have to be very careful how you consume content there because the algorithm will keep pushing you into a echo chamber if you are not very careful. So you know, be cautious when you go to Twitter. I mean X. Yeah.
bin and forget about them entirely, which is harder said than done. Okay, I myself can admit that I cannot resist sometimes pointing and laughing at the pants being pissed, but I'm sure their little chodes feel a sparkle of enjoyment out of the humiliation. So the best thing you can do is to just ignore.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
Not only is this era of witch hunting games incredibly cringe, but
Elon's monetization strategy is what make it the way it is now. Yeah, I don't know much about that. Yeah.
it's also
I don't go to Twitter a lot, so
just so vague.
I think they're just
Like, what does dead even mean? Dead as in the servers are
I
off?
mean, like, life is a continuum. It's not like black and white. A lot of people, I mean, if a, that's a lot of game that's just chilling in the mid of the spectrum, right? There's a small player base, but they are not super famous, but they are also not that. So, I think,
vague.
and it's fine.
Like, what does dead even mean? Dead as in the servers are offline?
I mean, imagine you are huge like YouTuber, and you know your recent video is averaging like maybe 300k view, and there's this one video that you upload that got like 20k view, does this mean your channel is dead? Not really. That just mean that that particular video didn't did well, and maybe you made some mistake though. But you can always like course correct yourself because you have the skill set to gain like 300k view consistently, right? So you already have the skill set, and there'll be ups and downs in life. And just because a recent video get 20k view doesn't mean your channel is dead. Yeah, it just means that video shit is shit, right? It's the same as streaming. Yeah.
Dead as in nobody can find a match? Dead
So-
as in the devs stop supporting it? Dead as in the player base is somewhat smaller than it used to be? Dead as in it's no longer the main character on social media? Those are all completely different things, yet people use the same phrase for all of them, and mostly with the intention of just
Everything is gonna disappear if you look at the limit.
attacking a game
I don't know if
that
you guys know what I'm talking
you
about.
don't like. And I gotta say, that mindset is infinitely more embarrassing than just enjoying a game with lower numbers. At least the people still playing are actually playing. No, don't get me wrong. Talking about things like player
Oh shit, this is one of my favorite game. Phoenix Wright, yeah.
counts and updates
Ace Attorney.
are not completely meaningless.
Edgeworth is such a chat.
I'm not gonna act like they never matter
I love this game, bro.
because in some situations,
Damn, I want to play Persona 5 too. Yeah.
they do.
I don't
But
have the time to play for Persona 5.
Geez, Marathon, my love-hate confusing relationship with this game. Stop suffocating me, I need my space. Baby, I didn't mean it. You know I love you. That is an example where looking at numbers can be informative. There can be a genuine discussion in relation to a game's population, especially if said AAA live service game has a gigantic budget, expensive server infrastructure, matchmaking requirements, and shareholders standing behind the devs with the shotgun in a spreadsheet. So if a game's costs aren't equating to the projected player counts, that's a discussion to be had because,
Yeah.
why spend $40 on something that could be considered temporary? A game that could actually, one day, die. This all loops back to stop killing games. Where did that lead you? Back to me. The argument that gamers should have protection and rights to games
I mean, just because you throw like a lot of money into a game doesn't mean it will be successful, right? There's a lot of indie game that's very successful. That's made by just one or two devs, something like that. There's this one game I play called My Side. It's it's a really fun game to play, but it's made by two developer, which is crazy, two Russian developer. So
they purchase, and that a game you purchase should not be allowed
My
to
Side is a fun game to play. I will rate the game like 7 out of 10, bro.
be shut down. Keyword purchase. As of April 2026, the movement actually backed a California bill that covers a lot of these issues. One point being that developers must include some sort of offline capabilities so people can still enjoy the games they own. Although the terms of what purchasing a game even means has become very muddy in recent times, some companies try saying what you're buying is like a temporary access key that just unlocks the ability to play the game. A key that they have the right to take away for any reason, which is complete bullshit because it's misleading.
Misleading.
Ownership has just been slowly swapped with licensing over time. And the fact that there hasn't been any legislation to make that totally clear at checkout is fucking wild. Like, if you purchase a copy of Super Smash Bros. Melee for the GameCube, you're not signing or agreeing to any legal documents that say, actually, this is a license. No, you bought the game. It's yours. However, now, if you purchase a game on Steam or the Epic Game, I never mind, can't even say it. These platforms are still using the same semantic word we've been using for acquiring video games for decades now. Purchase. Except now there's a silly little checkmark box you have to click before you can purchase. Well, what does that subscriber agreement mean? Don't worry about it, kitten.
I mean, you're paying for the main game now, but the DLC is not included, right? That's how they make money, right? Come on.
Yay!
What's up, Jay?
If you actually
Yeah.
click on this highlighted part, you can find a
A
section
lot of people are pissed. It's not very happy about that.
called licenses.
But the thing is, DLC costs money for the developer to make too. I
And-
mean, yeah, it costs a lot of extra work and money.
Lo and behold, there it is. Valve hereby grants, and you accept, a non-exclusive
And the thing is, when they make the game, right, they don't know if that game will did well in the future. So the DLC came after the game gained some traction, and it's proof like it proved itself to be successful in the market. So, you know, so they have to put like extra resources into making the DLC. So it makes sense if they charge you some money for that, right?
license
A lot of
and
people wouldn't agree with my opinion though, but I'm just saying.
right to use the content and services for your personal, non-commercial
I'm just
use.
saying, I'm
Your
just saying, I'm just
license
saying.
confers no title or ownership in the content and services.
No ownership in the content and the services.
This is a single-player game.
That means I can't stream any game ever. Yeah.
What the fuck do you mean I don't own it? Again, this lack of transparency is a massive, massive problem. However,
I mean, yeah,
let me
I don't
play
care about it. Fuck
a
it.
little devil's advocate.
I still gonna stream
Yes.
every game that I enjoy.
In a perfect world, every game would have a functional offline component that allows
Crew
any
2?
game, including live service ones, a way to still experience the game. Helldivers
Yeah.
2 is an online-only game. It's not like Helldivers 1, where the game was built upon an automated, self-sustaining system that can last forever. This whole live service galactic war thing with real humans behind the scenes making changes and actively directing the story isn't something you'll probably be able to boot up 20 years from now. But it's because it's temporary that you're able to have an experience like this
What's this scene?
game that you can't get in a single player only game
What
that
is this show? I have to watch this show. What's the show of this? Yeah, what's the name of this show?
to have an experience like
I don't know,
this
man.
game that you can't get in a single player only game that never evolves or changes. We'll never get Malevelon Creek ever again, rest in peace. It was just a gaming moment where you
Wow, I want to play Helldiver so badly.
had to be
Jesus.
there. But that kind of begs the question, right? Was Helldivers 2 successful because it was built as an online-only community-driven game? Now, does that mean it's completely impossible to have an offline mode? Of course not. In fact, as of making this video, some talented modders came out with something called Custom Galactic War, which enables things like multi-faction battles, deeper player customization, and so much more. However, even the CGW team themselves say that it wouldn't have all been possible if it were not for Arrowhead making all of this base game content in the first place, due to its always online, ever-evolving war.
Yo,
It
Jesus, I learned so much about game from this week.
was made
Yeah.
in addition to the game,
There's a lot of stuff that I don't even know before I watch this video.
not in spite of it. And even then, it still technically requires an online connection because it still has live liberation stats and whatnot. It's just like separate from the base game. Now, the fact that this mod even exists could possibly imply that sometime down the line, Arrowhead themselves could come out with one final update that shifts the game into a HD1 type of state where it can last forever offline. But it would definitely require tons of resources and a drastic reworking of how the game was created, coded, and functions at its core. And hell, you could even argue that the game would be fundamentally different from what it was
Is this video sponsored by Helldiver?
initially advertised as. So some
Yeah.
people could claim misleading marketing, you know, yada yada. It gets messy, right? Foxhole is a game where just on a conceptual level, it is impossible to play offline or solo because the entire game's premise is that it's a
I only seen like one streamer stream this game before, Foxhole.
24/7 never-ending live war where every
Yeah.
single player,
I think not much people know about this game at all. Foxhole.
vehicle, system, everything is controlled by individual people. It's
What the
fucking awesome that a video game like this is even possible, and it makes me excited for other things like this that could be made on a grander
Luckily, it's just at 0.5 seconds. I might get banned though. Yeah, that's some gore stuff.
scale, but again, it technically goes
up?
directly against the concept of every video game ever
Yo.
being an offline forever game. Sea of Thieves would not be the same kind of game without being a shared world. Pretty much every MMO ever actually would just not straight up work or be entirely different games offline. Things like Destiny 2 has like campaigns and such that could be preserved in offline content, but what about the more social experiences? The Finals is a multiplayer game so complex and
Oh, the final is the final dead?
unique, I actually think it would be impossible to code a fully playable offline
I think the final got a lot of like hype for quite some time, but after it launched out, yeah.
mode with bots that
I don't know.
replicate the same experience as
Yeah.
online
But after a while, the game just kind of like
PvP.
Yeah.
There's
kind of dead.
a lot of nuance here. Something as game preservation
I'm
isn't
sure there's still a lot of people that's playing the final.
so black and
I
white.
don't know.
Ultimately, I support the movement and have so much more to say about it, but that can be a whole other video, honestly. The reason I'm talking about it right now, though, is because to me, This is what real dead game discourse is. The discussion about these products fully and truly being taken away, becoming unaccessible.
Jesus.
Guard is a dead game. The Day Before is a dead game.
There's so many games that I haven't played before that's already dead.
Halo
Yeah.
Infinite
Jesus.
is not a dead game. It's on fucking life support, but it exists. All of this other grifter, LARPer, chart sell bullshit, I'm tired of that discourse. Dead game discourse is dead. Overall, I hate player count brain, I hate live service psychosis, and I hate the idea that a game has to be endlessly updated, permanently dominant, and algorithmically certified fresh.
Who's making all this like high standard requirement,
Show
by the
speed
way?
approved in order to be considered worth a damn. Maybe it's just
Yo.
kids who haven't learned what mortality is yet, spewing all this shit online, but if you're a grown-ass adult who still has live service brain rot, let me give you one last tug back into reality.
Whew.
Nothing lasts forever.
Yeah, that's what I say, bro.
No game stays at its launch peak forever. People move on. Culture shifts. Audiences splinter. And you know what?
We'll grow old together, guys.
That's okay.
That's okay. That's life.
That doesn't erase what it was. It doesn't erase the fun that people had with it. It doesn't mean it was a failure.
Yeah, stop saying a game is dead.
Normalize the idea of playing
It just run its natural course.
a game,
Yeah.
experiencing it,
No fucking way!
creating
I'm reacting to this video. I'm sick and tired of that game. Yeah. So
fond memories, and moving on. Everyone is so fucking angry, constantly bickering about my game is more popular than your game, and then a month later, the numbers and arguments
maybe the kid is just yeah. Nah, I don't know, man. Which employed adult is worrying about this kind of stuff.
completely flip.
What's up, Kendra?
Stop dying on hills that are constantly shifting. Play what you love. And hope
Basically, it's saying a lot of people are complaining about a game being dead. Yeah, after it just came out for a while and it didn't gain a lot of traction for a while. Yeah.
Hopefully one day in the
and it didn't get constant like, update and stuff.
future, you
That's what this video is about.
won't have to worry about a game you enjoy
And he says it's not a very good good thing to do.
actually dying.
I agree.
But, you know, we'll cross that bridge when we hopefully get
I guess I don't know much about the
there.
gaming industry
Smiling
to
Friends just ended
have a
recently.
legit opinion about this video.
And
Yeah.
as much as I love
So-
that show, I'm thankful because in an era where everything is marketed to be infinite, they gave me the ultimate smile by proving they know when it's time to finish. For making it to the end of this video, you've received yet another Bubba picture. Thank you so much for watching. I don't normally make these kinds of videos talking about general gaming topics, so if you want to see more stuff like this, let me know. In conclusion...
This is a fun video to watch, okay?
Holy shit, chest fell off, dead game. Let's get a swimsuit skin for
Okay,
this.
I'm done. Cool video.